What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So today we're going to talk about the Social Security Fairness Act. We have some new information that was just posted yesterday. I'm going to show you some of that information when it comes to when are they going to start sending out the increases to the Social Security beneficiaries who qualify under the elimination of weapon GPO. And so that's what we're going to focus on in this video. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video. And if you're watching this video and you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so before we get started, I do want to show you can get information from the Social Security Administration website. They have information regarding the Social Security Fairness Act and a variety of different things, and you can get on their newsletter, I guess you can call it a newsletter, where they'll send out information. If there's any updated information that goes on the Social Security Administration website that has to do with the Social Security Fairness Act, they're going to send you an email. And let me show you how you can get that email. So if you go to the main site, and main site is ssa.gov, and you scroll down. Actually, you don't even need to scroll down. You can get more information right here. It says information about the Social Security Fairness Act. Now, I don't know how long this is going to remain at the top here, but if you do go down to the bottom, you'll see here it says Social Security Fairness Act, and then you can click Learn More. You click Learn More, and now it's going to bring up this screen here, and this is the latest information. So latest updated January 24, 2025. Now, if you want them to send you an email when they post the latest information on this part of the website, then you just go here. Right above it says Social Security Fairness Act, Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP and GPO, Government Pension Offset Update. Okay, click Subscribe. If you click Subscribe, then it's going to bring this up. You can enter your email address, click Submit, and then they're going to ask you a few more questions, and then click Submit again, and then it will give you the updates every time they update the site. Okay, so this is the latest information. Now, I'm not going to go over everything. I will do separate videos, and we'll talk about some of the different things that they talked about in this information that they posted here. But I mainly want to talk about when. How long is it going to take before people start seeing the increase, the monthly increase as well as the retroactive pay? And they talk about it in here, so we're going to talk about that. But there's some other stuff that they talk about in here as well. When should you reapply, or when should you apply if you haven't applied for survivor benefits or spousal benefits or things like that, or you haven't applied for retirement, Social Security retirement at all. When should you apply? So I will do a separate video on that, because that alone is a 30-minute video. And so I don't want to make this too long. And so right now what we're going to talk about is when. When are we going to see the increase? So first off, the Social Security Administration, there's no secret here that they're struggling when it comes to the hiring. They're not able to hire people at the rate that they would like, and this has been an ongoing problem. And so that has caused a lot of problems when it comes to slowdowns. You call and you have to wait at least 30 minutes to talk to someone on the phone. That was in the past. Now I've had people in the comments saying that they've waited 2 hours or even 3 hours on the phone, or they've had to have them call, have the Social Security Administration call them back. So this is an ongoing problem when it comes to the staff shortage in the Social Security Administration. And let's go ahead. So it says, when will a person see the Social Security benefit increase because of the Social Security Fairness Act? So when is this going to happen? And this is the response from the Social Security Administration. They say SSA is finalizing its plans to implement the act while limiting negative effects on our regular workloads and services to the public. Okay, so they're saying that they're trying to do, they're trying to do this, but they still have to maintain their current workload. We cannot yet provide an estimated time frame for when we will adjust a person's past or future benefits, but we will continue to provide updates on this webpage. We thank the public for its patience. Okay, so they're thanking you for the patience. So this right here doesn't give us much information at all. Actually, it really gives us nothing. But they go on and they do give us a little bit more information. Okay, so it says, what is SSA doing to ensure it can help people affected by the Social Security Fairness Act? Okay, the act requires SSA to adjust benefits for over 3 million people. Since the law's effective date is in the past, SSA must adjust some people's past benefits as well as future benefits. Now, this is important. So they're talking about retroactive. So because they're going back to January of 2024, the Social Security Administration has to go back to January and then make those adjustments, okay? It sounds like it could be just a situation where they can just hit a button on the computer and it would change things, but apparently that's not the way it works. Okay, so processing these changes is very complex, and SSA's analysis shows that much of the work must be done manually. So this is the question here, manually. So they actually have to look at this. You have to have a person looking at all of these cases on an individual case-by-case basis. So that answers one of the questions that I had. Are they going to be able to just click a button and make those changes? Or are they going to, can they just put that information in the computer and the computer automatically just adjust everything for them? And it doesn't work that way. They need to have someone manually review each case. And we're talking about 3 million people. And so that's going to take some time. Okay, and then it says SSA is currently processing pending and new claims involving future benefits and developing procedures and automated solutions for computing retroactive payments. Okay, so they're in the process of maybe creating some type of computer program that will be able to help them out, help them speed up the process. Okay. Now, this is the important part here. It says, what challenges does SSA face implementing the Social Security Fairness Act? SSA's ability to implement the law in a timely manner and without negatively affecting day-to-day customer service relies on funding. Okay, this is the key here, funding. The act did not provide money to implement the law. The law requires SSA to adjust benefits for over 3 million people. Since the law's effective date is retroactive, SSA must adjust people's past benefits as well as future benefits. Though SSA is helping some affected beneficiaries now, under SSA's current budget, SSA expects that it could take more than 1 year to adjust benefits and pay all retroactive payments. So they're saying it could take more than 1 year in order for them to send out, make the changes and then send out all retroactive payments. And so the fear was that it could be 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. Now it could be over a year. Okay, let's continue. Callers to SSA's National 800 number hear a message about the act. This message has helped tens of thousands of people avoid holding for a representative. However, more than 7,000 people each day still choose to wait and speak to a representative about the act. These calls, as well as visitors and appointments in local offices, will continue to increase over the coming weeks and months. Helping people with this new and unfunded workload is made more difficult by SSA's ongoing staffing shortages, including operating under a hiring freeze since November. November 2024. This hiring freeze is likely to continue. All SSA customers, including those not affected by the act, will face delays and increased wait times as SSA prioritizes this new workload. Okay, so what we're seeing here is it's coming down to money. That's what they're saying, okay? They're saying that they need more money, and the reality is that money is probably not going to come. And with the new Department of Government Efficiency, we could see some more cuts to the Social Security Administration, okay? Not Social Security as a whole, but the Social Security Administration. They might see more cuts to their budget. And so that is going to impact them as well. So they're trying to prepare for that. But the bottom line is we're looking at over a year before this is going to be completely implemented. And I would hope that is the worst case scenario that they put out. The Social Security Administration put out the worst case scenario could be over a year. And maybe they're working and they think they can maybe have it done in 6 months or 6 to 8 months, but they're just giving you that year or more just so they don't want to overpromise by saying, okay, we can get it done in 6 months or 8 months, and then if 6 to 8 months comes down the road and then they're not able to do it. Now, 6 to 8 months, that's still a very, very long time, but they're telling us it could be over a year. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Now, as this is updated, I will make sure to come back and let you guys know. So if you're not following the Social Security Administration website, let's say you don't have time to follow their news feed and check your email and all that stuff, I'll be putting out daily videos and we'll be talking about different topics surrounding Social Security and retirement. And so anytime we see something coming out that affects the Social Security Fairness Act, I will let you guys know. But right now, it's going to be a struggle. And knowing now that they have to do this manually, I can understand why it's going to have to take that period of time. They're not just going to be able to flip a switch. Now, the hope is that they are able to divert some of the funding so they can at least maybe improve the situation when it comes to computing, and maybe they could create a program that will allow them to streamline this. Another thing that we could see is we could see the new commissioner, as soon as the new commissioner is sworn in, we could see the new commissioner asking for money in order to update their computer system so they're able to handle this. Or maybe just have Congress approve some money just to get them going so they can get the computers that they need, or whatever it is, whatever they need. If it's more staffing, temporary staffing, whatever, maybe they can get Congress to pass a bill that will allow them to move forward. So that's all I have for this video, but I want you guys to let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about this? This could be over a year, and we still be in the same situation. Now, the retroactive is going to be it could be for 2 years now, if they're not able to implement this and send out those payments by that time. And so I want you guys to let me know how you feel in the comments. Also, you can send me an email, david@thetecshow.com. Like the video if you like it. Share this video out. If you think people are being impacted by this, share this video with them. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.